The New England Patriots just got uplifting Drake Maye news. Let's talk about it. My name is Aaron on the Daily Patriots content. Don't miss out. All you got to do, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and then one of these, a thumbs up, mean the world to me. So we're going to jump right into it, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, Josh Allen coming out talking about Drake Maye. This just happened the other day and said Stefon Diggs is only going to help Drake Maye develop. This is pretty big coming from a guy who played with Stefon Diggs, and some would say there's still drama between them and all these different things. But Josh Allen seems like a pretty good guy coming out and being able to say, listen, Drake Maye, he's one of my favorite young quarterbacks in this league. He's a smart guy. He has a high ceiling. And this comes from a guy who is a divisional rival. Now, I think Josh Allen, again, people have mixed feelings on him. I think he shows that he can be a class act, obviously. I think there's other quarterbacks in the league, I'm not going to name names, that I'm not too fond of. But anyways, Josh Allen, obviously not huge on just because he is a division rival. But being able to also go out and say, hey, this guy that I used to play with, who has shown me the ropes, who helped mentor me, who helped me kind of get to the place I am in some way, shape, or form, Stefon Diggs, can still do that for Drake Maye. Again, I think that is high praise coming from someone like Josh Allen, especially on a guy like Stefon Diggs as well. Not only that, but Josh Allen said him being a mentor, bringing in Drake Maye under his wing. And I think this not only coming from Josh Allen, but and I will concede as always that I know Stefon Diggs was not the first choice. There was other wide receivers that were the Patriots were hoping to get for Drake Maye that they weren't able to get, and then they ended up landing on Stefon Diggs. Again, the things I think Stefon Diggs has going for him is he has the chip on his shoulder. He's coming back from injury. Everyone is preying on his downfall, and he wants to prove the NFL wrong. He has that going for him. As well, you've seen videos of him working out. You've seen videos of him talking with other wide receivers, helping them out, as well as Drake Maye. Again, I think he has a lot to show. The drama behind him, I think people are just trying to make stories on him and just to get clicks and all these different things. But again, I think he's a huge net positive. Josh Allen sees that. This organization sees that. Us as fans need to continue to see that. But it's high praise from Josh Allen to say all these things, not only about Stefon Diggs, but as well about Drake Maye. So what do you take what Josh Allen has to say? You take it with a grain of salt. Is he just trying to be nice? Again, he's met Drake Maye. He's talked with Drake Maye. I think this is only good news for him in the organization. So comment below. Tell me what you think. As well, I always forget to mention Hoodie giveaway. Don't miss out. Description below. June giveaway. Don't miss out. Next up, we continue our projections when it comes to the 53-man roster. We go to the offensive line. A lot of these not going to surprise you. Some of them might. Let's see. Will Campbell, going to be the starting left tackle. That is already written in stone. It's not coming off. Permanent marker, whatever the heck you want to say. He's going to be starting left tackle. There's a reason he was drafted 4th overall. Morgan Moses going to be on the other side at right tackle. Coming from the Jets, a veteran, has started 100 million games. Not actually, not literally, but man knows a thing or two about playing right tackle in the National Football League. Next, Garrett Bradbury from the Vikings as well. I think he is going to start the year at center. I've said this multiple times, but I think eventually Jared Wilson takes his spot. Jared Wilson, the top center out of Georgia in the NFL draft. The Patriots were able to snag him, a great pickup by them. Then we drop down to Cole Strange. This is where it starts to get interesting. Actually, let me jump down to Mike Onwenu, finally playing right guard where God meant him to play, and he's going to do well there. Not worried about him. We go to Cole Strange. Cole Strange, is this man going to be able to prove at some point, any point in his career, that he was worth the pick he was? I don't know. I think a lot of people have a very sour taste when it comes to his name, but Cole Strange can prove people wrong by earning that left guard spot. But what's interesting is I think, again, the video we put out just the other day, I think Caden Wallace has a potential in training camp to show that he can be an interior lineman. I think that is his eventual move, and we'll talk about why in a minute. I don't necessarily have him built for a tackle at the second, but hear me out. Cole Strange, Caden Wallace, I think they're going to be the ones now battling for that left guard position. But I think they both make it. I think Wallace very versatile, but I think he is naturally more of an interior offensive lineman. I think playing right tackle in college he could do, but not in the NFL. I think he is more of that interior type lineman. We go to Verdarian Lowe. I think a lot of people may be surprised to see this, but again, if Caden Wallace is more built for an interior offensive lineman, you have to have someone backing up Will Campbell at tackle. You need to have someone in there that is able to do that, play either of the tackle positions. So Verdarian Lowe, that is the reason I have him in there as well. Caden Wallace as well technically can play either right or left tackle. So he is that versatile kind of Ben Brown, that guy that we picked up last year type player that, hey, he can play the guard, he can play the center, but Wallace on top of that can play tackle. So that's another reason, obviously, he makes it. Verdarian Lowe, though, as I said, more of just that second string piece, safe net, as you will. And then City So, I think City So makes it. Layden Robinson, I think he is on a downward trend right now. Things could change in training camp. Again, Mike Vrabel has even said it all comes down to we get the pads on, we start hitting, we start moving, and things become live. What happens then? But as of right now, I would tell you I think City So has the upper edge when it comes to playing guard over Layden Robinson. Now, a lot of people have said, well, what about Conley? Conley out of Boston College, big old boy in the picture right here next to Will Campbell. That would be very interesting for him to make the roster. I think for sure he is a lock on the practice squad. I think that's a no-brainer. But to make the 53-man roster off the bat over people like a City So who has played, has experience in the National Football League, I don't think I'm going to take that step at this very moment. I'm not going to take that step. So then if you look at this team, the brand new rookie lineman in this starting this on the projected 53-man roster would be Campbell, would be Wilson, and that's it. Campbell and Wilson, two SEC guys. And so I think this is about right. Again, come training camp, we'll see what changes. You know, I'll put up another 53-man roster eventually, but this is what I'm projecting at the moment. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? What do you think is great? What do you think is stupid? Want to hear everything from you guys. So all you have to do is comment below. We're making our way through the 53-man roster projection. I like doing this better just because, again, as I said before, seems like you can talk more on specific players than just kind of rush through it and all this stuff. So anyways, comment below. Tell me what you think. I appreciate every single one of you. My name is Aaron. Hit the subscribe button. Hoodie giveaway June. Description below. Don't miss out. We'll talk later. Peace.